Hey, this is AUX RTN. I'm Matt Blake, and this is Tristan Dolce. We're here with Kilo Bravo. Sorry, I just totally messed that up.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Kilo Bravo.
Kilo
right?
Bravo.
That's right.
Okay. So we're here. We're going to talk about Chew This Show, the new album. But first, before that, can we get a song?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This song's called Somewhere in the Middle. I wanna rock and roll. I wanna take it slow. Somewhere in the middle, maybe I don't know. I wanna scream and shout. I wanna shut my mouth. Somewhere in the middle's what I'm thinking about. Somewhere in the middle with me. Somewhere in the middle with me. Somewhere in the middle with you. I wanna start a riot. I just wanna keep it quiet. Somewhere in the middle, yeah, I think I'll try it. Somewhere in the middle with you. Somewhere in the middle with you. Somewhere in the middle with you. I want a full-time job. I don't wanna work at all. I don't wanna give a damn. I just wanna be a man. Somewhere in the middle with you. 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 Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle with you.
That was Somewhere in the Middle from Kilo Bravo on the new record that just came out this past fall, Chew This Slow.
Yep.
You guys want to tell me a little bit about the making of that record? Where did you guys cut the record?
So we did the majority of that record at the Music Box in Fullerton with a producer named John O'Brien.
And I think he works here sometimes
Yeah,
too.
he's worked here before. John's awesome. I've done projects with him for over like the last 10 years now.
How did you guys meet?
That's a good question. I think I met him playing. He used to play out as a singer-songwriter. I think that's how I met him originally.
Hmm.
And then heard through the grapevine he was the guy recording everyone. And so my band at the time, did a EP with him, and it turned out great. We did it at his parents' house. It was awesome.
Very nice. So when you collected these songs, did you have in mind, like, okay, well, this is the guy that I want to bring these songs to?
Yeah, Dave and I used to be in a band together a couple of years back, and that band we did records with like pretty well-known producer and big studios, and it just never kind of like felt that great.
What didn't you like about it?
I don't know. It just kind of felt sterile to me. Like,
was it the process, like the way that the records were being made?
Not in particular. I did hate the like 14-hour getting drum sound day. I thought that was a little like over. Like that doesn't need to
that
happen.
shit sucks.
Like it just seemed like, and then like getting a mix back and be like, oh, cool, he sampled everything.
Yeah, totally. Right.
Well, for the people listening and watching, how big is Music Box?
It's small. It's in a basement. It's pretty small. Like it's definitely smaller than this room.
It's definitely a box.
It's a music box, but it's cozy. Like it.
Yeah.
It feels like you're hanging out in your mom's basement or something.
Yeah. So you went from like working in these commercial studios with probably large format consoles.
Yeah.
And then moved to, I mean, is there even a console?
No, he doesn't use
Right.
a console. The only console he has this old console. I wish I could remember what it was, but we literally just use it as a fuzz pedal. You just crank the pre on it. And
Yeah.
sounds great.
That's rad. I mean, I'm finding more and more that artists who have lived their lives in small project studios or have just done stuff themselves, when they enter the commercial studio space, it's like a culture shock, and it bums them out. Like they thought it was going to be different.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the studio so much. It doesn't feel like my vibe really. Like I don't know. Like we tracked at Sunset Sound. That place is a big commercial studio, but that has like that kind of warm, cozy feeling.
You didn't feel that at Sunset?
Yeah, I felt great at Sunset actually. We did I think 11-song record in a day there. Like
that's
off
rad.
the floor.
Wow.
Yeah, I did one session there, and we did 3 tunes, and like it was like first take. It was like we were there.
Yeah, that place is pretty special.
What room?
I think we were in whichever room is Prince's room.
Okay.
Is that C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's B.
Or maybe B, yeah.
Yeah.
The Prince room. And it was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that place is crazy.
that place is pretty special.
Do you guys want to jump into another song?
Yeah. Let's do a song called Personality.
All right, this is Kilo Bravo on AUX RTN.
Everybody's driving brand new cars. I'm still hanging on the handlebar. Everybody's sporting straight white teeth. At least I got my personality. Everybody's wearing tailored suits. The perfect job and spouse to boot. Everybody's got a picket fence. I'm still living with my parents. I don't know what I don't know, but I've got soul. Yeah, I've got soul. Everybody's got a summer body, sculpted by the hands of God. A smooth and tight, perfect skin. At least I'm not one of them. Everybody's falling into place. Another void in time and space. All the while with a perfect view. I laugh and smile when I look at you. I don't know what I don't know, but I've got soul, yeah, I've got soul. So much for individuality. Everything is all the same to me. At least I got my personality. Yeah, I still got my personality. Everybody's got a special kid, a picture frame for everything we did. The Hall of Fame, the honor roll. At least I've still got my soul. So much for individuality. Everything is all the same to me. At least I got my personality. Yeah, I still got my personality.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So recording this album, did you guys just stay in the box on this, just in Pro Tools, or?
Yeah, we were in Pro Tools pretty much the whole time. I did some stuff at home. I use Logic. I don't know. I'm a dummy, so it's a little easier for me.
This is whatever you're into, you know?
I did hear the Stewardess.
Yeah.
Is that Pro Tools?
Yeah, so that one, the music box has this hall in the back that's he uses as a live room, but it's like it's really narrow and it's about 20 feet long, and we ran that through. He's got a Roland Space Echo, and we ran everything through that going into Pro Tools.
For that?
Yeah, and he has this mic from like the 40s, and we used that on the guitar and on the vocals, so it just has this like feel to it. Like we were thinking like he's got young kids, so he's been watching a lot of Disney movies, and you listen to like a song on Robin Hood, and it has this like sound to it, and that mic like captures that, and it was pretty cool. I think it did a really good job kind of capturing that vibe.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs on the record.
Thank you.
And I could have sworn that I mean, it feels like a cassette, like a 4-track cassette recording.
Right.
Until like the guitars come in, the electric guitars come in at the end.
Yeah.
And it kind of opens up and you're like, "Okay, wait, maybe I've been tricked." Like,
yeah, John's super creative. Like that's one of the reasons I like working with him. I always tell people he's my secret member of Tequila Bravo.
That's awesome. It's always great to have someone that you can trust and works that you work well with.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's some advantages I think to working with people that you've never worked with, new ideas and all that. But there's nothing else like it's like being at home.
Yeah, and it's like you find the right person to make music with, and it's like that cliche, like you finish each other's sentences.
Sure.
Like you have an idea, but you don't have an ending to it, and they have this other great idea, and you put them together, and it just like somehow works.
Yeah. How did you guys all meet?
Well, I've known Dave for when did we meet? Like
we met in like
2006 or something, 2008.
2008.
So I've known Dave for quite a while. Just met through friends.
Yep.
The first thing he ever told me was, I farted. How's it going?
Yeah. And he said, that's great.
I heard you were just talking about making a band maybe of just fart noises.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll work on that.
Well, it'll probably beat out.
Dave and I made a band one time that was just him. All the songs were about boners.
Yeah.
What do 18-year-olds sing about? They sing about boners.
Yep.
How did you guys meet?
Well, I mean, I've known Adrian. We've known each other since like 2003, 2002. Yeah, since high school. Me and Greg and Adrian were in a band together for a little while called Fellow Bohemian. Played some local shows, LA and stuff like that. And me and Chris were in a touring band together for a couple years, and we've all just kind of been friends. And you know, once I hooked up with Chris to join Kilo Bravo, he was like, "Well, who should we get as a drummer?" I'm like, "Well, obviously we should get Greg." And who should we get as a guitarist? I'm like, obviously Adrian.
Yeah, their old band Fellow Bohemian was one of my favorite local bands, so I figured I'd poach all of them.
Nice.
It worked. Yep.
Awesome. Well, everything sounds awesome. Congratulations on the record.
Thank you.
It's a must listen.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So you guys were mentioning that Chew This Slow had been in the works for 2 years, something like that.
Yeah, I think I started writing for this. Well, there's some songs that are older than when I started the writing for this record, but it's interesting. I kind of like the fall, winter of 2018 is when I was like, I hit up John. I was like, I want to do a full length. Like, I'm gonna start putting stuff together, and I sent him like over 30 songs, and I made him. I was like, please tell me the good ones from the bad ones, because I can't tell at this point. They all sound terrible.
Did he make those decisions?
He helped me. He steered me in the right direction. He told even like stuff I sent him that were like ideas. He's like, you should work on that, and it helped me like, put the effort where it needed to be, and get the songs that I think we needed to do. And what's interesting is when we got in to record it, it was me, Dave, and a drummer named Nick Murray, who did the first sessions, and we did like 8 songs, and half of those songs aren't on this record. Like, we did 8 songs in a couple days, and half of them didn't make the record. And we had just started playing with Greg and like written stuff. And I told John, I was like, let's do the rest of the record like this. And
what was the difference?
I mean, recording wise, it wasn't that different. I think because there are tracks with Nick on there that are awesome. What was cool is we recorded a handful of the songs twice, and we kind of just were like, oh, this sounds cooler this way. And that was kind of fun.
Just different flavors of drumming.
Yeah.
Which one we liked the most. They were both great, though.
But just working, like, making this like a unit as a band, having Greg, I was like, I want our drummer to be our drummer.
Yeah, not a hired gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing against Nick. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad I got to hire him. He's a guy I listened to his recordings, and I was like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
And we just happened to find him, and we could barely afford him. No, he'll hire him. He's very good, and he is affordable.
Well, it also probably goes back to what you were saying prior about feeling like you're, home, right?
Yeah.
That, this is a feeling, you guys are used to it,
Yeah.
And something that you can successfully reproduce on a stage if those things ever exist again.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they will someday.
Yeah.
They'll just be a lot lower.
We'll all have, like, space helmets on.
Yeah.
Right.
Be in our own individual partitions.
Let's jump into another tune.
Drummers around the world.
Yeah.
Now you know how we feel.
Yeah. Spitguard. What are you doing?
We're going to do a song called Cry.
Cool. This is Kilo Bravo on AUX Return.
I found you down on the floor, holding your head like a bowling ball. I was checking the score, shaking my head, that's an assault. Oh, I don't know what you've been through, but caught a glimpse of your face between your hands, wiping away the rain falling out of your eyes. Oh, baby, don't sweat it or apologize. Oh, I don't know what you've been through, but I just wanna tell you it's alright if you cry all night. You can cry all night by your side if you wanna. If you wanna cry.
Cool. So, what's coming up in the near future?
Near future, we actually have a couple of things booked.
Nice.
On Sunday, we're going to be in LA at the Redwood Bar doing a live stream in
Very
the
nice.
venue, which could be
Wow.
That
Really
stream
fun.
that stream looks really rad.
yeah, we love that place. They've been really good to us and really, they let us come in and play and have a good time. And
Hmm. Yeah,
it's just a
that's
cool spot.
super fun hang.
And I don't know, playing rock and roll is fun when you're all
Close
in there
together.
and
Yep.
feeling the room. And then it hasn't been announced yet, but we will be playing in Orange County at the end of April somewhere.
Nice.
And then in May 22nd, we'll be at Hangar 24 Brewery in Irvine playing with a band called Film Speed and Orange Blossom Special. And it's going to be a good time. You can drink beer, you can stay away from each other and listen to some music.
So what has been some of the difficulties associated with releasing a record and not being able to support it at any shows?
It's frustrating. If anything, we're still a new band. We know like putting out a record independently is a battle either way. But it's definitely frustrating. Like having an album, be like, oh, we can't show it to these people. We can't show a new audience. We can't show even our friends and family like what we worked on and how we can perform it. So that's frustrating. But I think the hindsight, like a lot of people had a lot of time to sit at home and put their headphones on, and so I think maybe someone who might not have given it the time was like, I got time to listen to this and chucked it on. At least that's what I'd like to think.
Yeah.
They don't have an excuse to not listen to it.
Yeah, they're not going to shows.
Yeah.
There's no new TV.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's seen everything on Netflix.
Yeah, at least twofold.
Yeah, you've seen The Crown. Come on.
Yeah.
The reason that I forget how we got connected in the first place, but I saw a picture of you guys sitting on the couch out here in the lobby, and I was like, okay, well, wait a minute, like, who
Yeah,
who is this? Like, who's sitting on the couch at Big Ego?
I'm glad that worked out because
Yeah.
those pictures are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't picture what happened after, but yeah, that was a good time.
Well, I heard the song first, and that's who put it on your radar.
Oh, okay.
So, I
Matt.
listen to the music.
Yeah, where'd you hear the song?
The other place that I work, I added the song.
To the playlist?
Yeah, going to offline.
Yeah.
Talk about that part.
Yeah.
But
Appreciate that.
yeah.
It's very nice of them to share our music.
Well, it's definitely worthy, and everybody should check out the rest of the record as well.
I agree. I think it's a good record. I'm proud of it. I think these guys did a really good job. I don't think it would be what it is without them. So thanks for playing on it, guys.
What?
It was a good time.
How was the record made? Was it mostly piecemeal or playing in a room together?
Everything starts playing in a room together. Like that's how I've always made records. Like, but so the first sessions, like we made a record that I wasn't intending on making. Like we were kind of like going for this vibey like 70s era like Bowie T-Rex thing, and we started it out with like bass and drums and me on acoustic all in the same room. And some of those sessions made it through, and then we like transformed them. But I kept sending. What's funny is I kept making demos and sending John new songs, and he's like, "Oh, let's record this one." And so like it turned into a different record just because we were like, I don't know. It just we felt it going in a different direction. We're like, yeah, let's go with this rather than forcing it to be something it's not.
Do you find that maybe you're going to be using those in the future, or are they lost to the annals of time?
I think something will happen with them. One of them I put out before I put out the record because lockdown happened while I was one date into a tour, playing for someone else, and like the first lockdown happened, and so I had some free time, and one of the songs that just didn't make the record that I was like bummed about not being on the record, I was like, well, I got time to finish this. So I finished it at home and
Fuck you, John. I'm releasing it.
well, I finished it and he mixed it, and I was like, I'm putting this out before I put the record out. I'm gonna put out a B-side before I put out a record.
Yeah.
So I'm sure some of them will surface.
Cool.
So was it since it was recorded during lockdown? Did you blank out some time to like go and get everybody together, or did you?
So that song we recorded, I'd say 85% of it already. Like drums and bass were down, most of the guitars were down. All I had to do was vocals. I played a little organ on it, I think that's it. Maybe some percussion, and I just did that, at home. Super
Totally
simple.
Well, I think let's jump into another song, and then we'll wrap up after that. What song are we playing now?
We're gonna play "Don't Count on Me."
Awesome. This is Kilo Bravo on AUX Return.
Life is hard enough without all of your guff, and now you're bringing me down. I've written the book of words that never took you now. That's twice I made you look. Don't count on me, I let you down. Don't count on me, I'll let you down. Don't count on me, I'll let you down. Time, it slips away like water down the drain, and now you're draining me. Fading memories of making history, and now that's all we'll ever be. Don't count on me, I'll let you down. Don't count on me, I'll let you down. Don't count on me, I'll let you down. Life is hard enough without all of your girl for now. You're bringing me down.
That was Don't Count on Me from Kilo Bravo. Thank you guys so much for coming by, planting tunes, talking with us for a while. And we hope to see you guys again and hope to see you on stage soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's our first time playing for people, even though there's
Is that
only
right?
a couple
Wow.
of you. I mean, not ever, but
No, you did your first performance great.
you got. This is Adrian's first time with us. Adrian is a COVID recruit.
Yeah,
COVID recruit. I like that.
he was sick.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it here. Thank you so much for coming in again.
Yep. If anybody wants to find you, where can they find you on social media?
Everything is at Kilo Bravo Music. Our website is kilobravomusic.com. Super easy to find.
Cool.
Yeah.
Apple, Spotify,
Yep. You know.
all that. You know it.
Cool. And this is AUX Return. We're, of course, on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you're hearing us already on your podcast. We also are streaming live on YouTube. And if you want to watch this ever, follow us on Instagram at AUX_RTN or on Facebook at AUX Return, and we'll give you a schedule, and you'll be able to watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, we have one coming up in 2 weeks. What's the date? We got to look at the phone. Well,
just follow us.
follow
We
us.
follow us to find out what we do. So
Thanks again, guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.